The Detroit Pistons are number 6 in the East, and quite frankly, they put the D in defense. I suspect they will hold on to their positioning in the Eastern Conference standings as we gear for the playoffs. How likely is it that they'll go deep?
Highly likely. As a matter of fact, for me, they're considered a dark horse. And we're talking about on the road to playoffs. Let's talk about, as of current, on the road to the 4th seed. Because technically, if the Bucks and Pacers falter at any point and the Detroit Pistons continue on their trajectory, they can be the 4th seed and secure home court advantage. JB Bickerstaff, are we looking at Coach of the Year? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They are. I didn't see it. Pistons fans.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Sha saw it. I didn't see it.
I saw it, and I was
but my eyes are wide open now because y'all, the Pistons players, ball, love to watch it.
You know, the way JB Bickerstaff is making sure that the refs are being held accountable. Did you see that one press conference where he slammed the papers and got up in a rage? I said, yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do in order to get the attention that you need to hold folks accountable, because now the Pistons games are being rerouted to national TV. Have you seen that? Now they're starting to put them on national TV. They're worth watching.
They're worth watching. Good for them and good for JB. And Kenny needs to be saying thank you for leaving me this Cleveland's team, because JB helped with that too. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Come on, JB. I am here for it. So really, Coach of the Year, as a side note, running is probably between those two. Oh, and I would probably say Ime as well. Maybe. Probably low Ime maybe, but he may get a few votes. But JB and Kenny Atkinson? Amazing. Okay. But I love what JB has done with the Detroit Pistons this season. It has been phenomenal to watch. And the fact that they're holding on, and we finally get a chance to see Cade Cunningham on the national TV circuit. Good for that. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of Cade, now he said, yeah, we're playing well. Nobody saw it coming, but we haven't done anything yet. We haven't accomplished anything yet. No. I said, stay hungry, young fella. Stay hungry. And that's what's going to propel them. Now, I watched Draymond Green say that Cade is going to carry the Pistons to an NBA championship, like in the old days. The Pistons back in talks for the NBA championship. If Cade can do that, because I remember when he was drafted, he sat there in his nice little suit, had the Pistons hat on, and he wanted to be drafted by the Detroit Pistons. Who wanted to be drafted by the Detroit Pistons at a time when he was drafted to the Detroit Pistons? And I said, oh, this young man, he's going to take them far.
I love it. I can't wait. The last time the Pistons saw the postseason was in 2019. Yeah. And that was a round 1 exit. So we're talking about, and I'm not talking about playing tournament, round 1 exits, as is after 2019. No, zero play-in playoff experience touches at the bottom of the conference. We're not even talking about hovering around 11. No, 15.
Yes.
And so for them to be number 6 and technically like 0.5 games to the number 4th seed, right now for the Eastern Conference, I'm on a 4th seed watch. That's what I'm on. Who will get the 4th seed? Really, because it could be any 3 of those teams, Pacers, Bucks, or the Detroit Pistons, and I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah. But one thing about the Pistons, they have to do it by committee, because outside of Cade Cunningham, nobody averages over 20 points per game. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. No, we don't need Cade to average 40 and everybody else not getting their touches.
Right.
It's okay. And I think that includes, I think that is why they've been so successful this season. The physicality that the Pistons play with, oh my goodness. You got to come ready. Come with your hard hat when you play the Detroit Pistons.
For real. And if Asura has anything to do with it, you're going to get beat up in the first quarter.
You're going to get beat up.
However, that is a detriment, because if he cannot stay out of foul trouble and he cannot get his minutes back up, because right now I think he's averaging less than 20 minutes because he's always in foul trouble. He'll have 5 fouls before the end of the first half. We got to fix that, because we need him to play the long way for his full minutes. 40-something plus minutes. We're talking about playing tournament and or postseason, right? And so, yeah, I'm gonna need for him to fix that. No, be tough, but don't foul. Like, can you not do that? Because I think it does. It's changed his touches that he's having in the game. It's changed how Bickerstaff plays him, and I want him to go back to being the way he was at the top of the season. I do think that some of that adjustment took place because now they have Dennis Schroeder, which I am not mad. Schroeder got to be like, I'm so glad this was my final trade destination. I know he has to be happy about that. Oh, another one. Talking about somebody that's probably laughing right now, Tobias Harris.
Tobias, he gotta be, yeah.
He probably like, okay, Philly, where y'all at?
And not only Tobias, but Tim Hardaway Jr. got to be laughing at the Dallas Mavericks and what's going on over there.
Oh, yeah. Yes. The joke for this season is on y'all because look where I am.
Yeah.
I get a chance to go to the postseason because some other teams aren't going to the postseason.
They ain't going nowhere. You had talked about getting beat up. Isaiah Stewart is another guy. He will put you in check right now. He's second squad between after Jalen Duren, who I really like the way he plays, but Isaiah Stewart, he's always been a physicality machine, and he fits in so good with the Detroit Pistons and how Coach Bickerstaff wants them to play.
Let me tell you something. Y'all veteran players, y'all better get your knees right. These young players are not. I'm so happy that there is a turning of the tide in the NBA, and where the younger players are now starting to make a name for themselves in the NBA, and we're starting to see the shift from our veteran players. Love to see the veteran players play. I mean, grew up watching them play, whatever, it's fine. I am here for the new guys. I love to see them get their footing and get their notoriety in the league right now. And let me tell you something. When you're playing against the Detroit Pistons, you better get your stretches on. You need some cortisone shots. I don't know what y'all need to do. I am here for it. All the way here for it. Especially with the Detroit Pistons. They do bully ball. Oh, my gosh.
Yes. There's talk of Jaden Ivey coming back from his broken fibula. Must be nice to be 24 and to recover. He's doing some on-court activities right now. If they can get Jaden Ivey back,
can you imagine?
My goodness.
You know what? Could the Pistons actually upset a top seed?
Yes.
Who?
Hey, it depends on where they land. Would we say that the ceiling for them could be number 4?
Yes.
Let me just take a peek at these standings right now. I'm telling you, because 4 would play 5 right now. Well, we don't really know though.
No, we don't know. Right, because right now, as we speak, they are 2 games, 1.5 game behind Indiana.
They could beat Indiana in the series. I think they can even beat the Bucks if they had to.
If they had to.
Yeah. And I don't think the Knicks want any part of them either. If the Knicks slide down without Jalen Brunson, I think Detroit's going to the second round of the playoffs this season.
I agree. Oh! I can tell you right now, I don't think any of these top teams, 1 through 5, want to see the Detroit Pistons in their first round. I don't think so.
No, they don't want to see them.
It will not be an easy out, if anything else. If anybody's playing up against Detroit, I can see it being a 7-game series for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be some good basketball. Good for Detroit. Yeah, that's nice. So, again, I'm on 4th seed watch as we speak. I got about 10 to 12 more games to get it solidified. However, their last 2 games of the season is with the Bucks. Why, Adam Silver? That doesn't even make sense. What? And right now, the Bucks, you can win a game against the Bucks.
Yes, you can.
I don't think anybody right now is currently fearing the Deer.
Okay, now I think the one thing that could work against the Pistons, they got a lot good going for them, but the one thing is none of them has been there before. Nobody been there before, really deep. I mean, okay, Tobias Harris. Okay, he went, fairly deep with the Sixers.
Yeah, but he wasn't the driver of the Sixers.
Yeah.
No, and he's not the driver here either. So, he's not the head alpha here either. So, yeah.
Beasley won a championship.
I know, but he didn't lead the championship. He didn't lead the team to the championship, right?
Schroeder's
Dennis
been
Schroeder,
around the
but he
league a
didn't
lot.
lead. He didn't lead.
Mhm.
No, not he didn't lead the team through the playoffs. He hasn't. He may have been, but he's never led. That's a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
There's
So
a
that's the
difference.
one thing that could work against them,
Mhm.
but they could overcome that just by their physicality and staying out of foul trouble. And if the refs actually call the game fairly,
Yes,
because they've been known to swallow the whistle in the playoffs, and especially against a team like the Detroit Pistons, who a lot
yes,
of folks believe do not belong. I think they belong.
they've earned it. They have
Yeah.
earned it. They were number 15, y'all. 14, 15 last season. Last few seasons. They didn't make any major changes. I mean, they have made some trades, before the season began, during the season. But we're not talking about blockbuster stars. None of your top veteran stars. No, just supporting cast members that they've traded for. And look what they got. Players that are coming here to play the game of basketball, hard nosed, ready to get it done. And this is the result of that. So no, they worked very hard to be where they are today, and I think that they're going to upset a team in the first round. I think it's going to be an upset.